Imagine walking into a quiet temple in Karnataka, South India. A soft-spoken, middle-aged man in a simple shirt and dhoti smiles gently at you. He looks like any school teacher you've ever met. Harmless, respectable, the kind of person your family would trust in seconds. But between 2006 and 2009, that exact man lured at least 20 women to their deaths, and police quietly believe the real number could be as high as 80 or more. He killed them with a single cyanide-laced pill he called birth control, then robbed their jewelry, assaulted their bodies, and simply caught the next bus home. This is the story of Cyanide Mohan. Mohan Kumar was born in 1963 in a small village in Dakshina Kannada district. From the outside, his life was completely ordinary. He became a physical education teacher at a local government school, got married, had children, and was known in his community as a calm, polite man who loved reciting poetry. Nobody ever suspected a thing. By the early 2000s, Mohan was deep in debt and recently divorced. That's when something inside him snapped. Or maybe it had always been there. He realized poor unmarried women between 22 and 35 were desperate to get married before society labeled them too old. He decided to use that desperation as bait. His method was terrifyingly simple and almost perfect. Step 1. He would hang around bus stands, temples, or small lodges wearing neat clothes and a gentle smile. Step 2. He introduced himself with a fake name, sometimes Anand, sometimes Prakash, never the same name twice. Step 3. He told the woman he was a successful government officer or businessman looking for a wife, but he wanted to keep the marriage secret for a few days because of family issues. Step 4. He convinced her to elope with him right then, saying they would register the marriage the next morning. Step 5. He took her to a cheap lodge, asked her to wear all her gold jewelry for the court appearance, and handed her 2 pills, one to prevent pregnancy and one for motion sickness. The first pill was pure cyanide. Within minutes, she would foam at the mouth, collapse, and die. Mohan would then rape the body, steal the jewelry, lock the room, and disappear. Let's talk about 3 of his confirmed victims. First, 22-year-old Anitha from Mandya. In July 2009, she met a man calling himself Anand at a temple. She was excited he promised marriage the next day. Her body was found in a lodge toilet in Mysore, wearing her best sari and all her gold. The groom was gone. Next, 25-year-old Sunanda from Hassan. She vanished after boarding a bus with a man who said his name was Prakash. Her body was discovered in a lodge in Bangalore, again dressed for marriage, again poisoned with cyanide. Then there was 28-year-old Leela from Udupi. She told her family she was going to meet a prospective groom. Hours later, police found her dead in a lodge near Mangalore, gold missing, cyanide in her stomach. Police only caught him because one mother refused to stay quiet. In October 2009, a 24-year-old woman named Deepthi went missing after meeting a man at a bus stand. Her mother immediately filed a complaint and kept pushing the police. When Deepthi's body was found in a Mysore lodge, investigators finally connected the dots to similar unsolved cases across Karnataka. They traced the fake names, the lodges, the missing jewelry, and it all led back to one man, schoolteacher Mohan Kumar. When police raided his house, they found dozens of pieces of women's jewelry hidden in a tin box under his bed. He confessed almost immediately, casually describing the murders like he was talking about the weather. He even smiled in some interrogation videos. In court, Mohan was convicted in 8 separate cases. In 2013, he was given the death sentence, one of the few serial killers in India to receive capital punishment for multiple murders. As of 2025, he is still alive on death row in Hindalaga jail, Belgaum, waiting for his appeals to run out. Here's what keeps investigators awake at night. Mohan only got convicted for 8 murders, but police found jewelry belonging to at least 20 different women, and Mohan himself hinted there were many more he couldn't remember. Some officers quietly say the real body count could be closer to 80. He hunted in buses, temples, and lodges for just 3 years, and in that short time became one of India's most prolific serial killers almost nobody outside Karnataka has ever heard of. So the next time someone tells you looks can be deceiving, remember the soft-spoken schoolteacher who handed out cyanide pills like sweets and walked away with a smile. Be careful who you trust, because sometimes the most dangerous monster is the one who looks exactly like the person sitting next to you on the bus.